when we do it. Hey, everybody.
Hey, there we are. So good evening, everyone. It's evening where we are at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. Where we are, I don't know what time it is where you are, but that's okay. Glad you could join us today as we get ready to jump off. Of course, we were not on last week.
No.
We were not on last week because we were in South Carolina.
Yeah, we had a very eventful week last week, this week. A lot of things have been going on everywhere, and personal and in work and everything else. So I hope everyone watching had an uneventful week. And if it was eventful, that it was some good events, not some garbage and some mess like that. But we want to say hello to Kay Munin.
Yes.
The Robot Spy.
Robot Spy.
Good seeing you. I don't think I ever remember seeing your name before, but yes, we'll be on Haul Yeah tomorrow.
That's right. Haul Yeah Comics, and you can find them on YouTube, Haul Yeah Comics.
Yes.
And we will be on there at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Saturday morning fan. And we got Gordon Shumway. Gordon Shumway.
Yes.
It's here.
Alf.
Yeah.
Basically is here.
It's here. Alpha Tryon is here.
Gordon wants to know about the record shelves. I'll be building 3 more tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to be building some more. But we're going to use them. Well, David is going to use what, 1?
2. I'm going to use 2. You're going to use 1.
But we're going to use them for comics. We're not going to use them for records.
Yes.
We're going to use them for comics.
Hey, Johnny's there.
We got Johnny Future, and we got Pastor Rick.
Yeah.
We got Lee. Hey, Lee, and Tommy, and
Venny Boy,
and Brian. Hey, Brian.
And
how are you?
Chiquita is there as well.
Chiquita.
Venny Boy wants to see Chatter Chums. I'll pull a couple out here in a minute.
Okay.
I wanted to show something because this is one of the reasons why it's been so eventful. I'm going to share a screen here real quick.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Because, I can't not do this. Okay. I can't not do this. You see this right here? This is number 14 because while we were in South Carolina, found a left behind little fur ball and brought her home with me. And this is her sitting in my lap for damn near 4 hours, I think, right?
Yeah, that's how far of a drive we had.
Like 4 hours. And she sat on my lap like 95% of the time and slept at least half of that. And so, that's another rescue. So we're up to 14 right now. So, you see how she's doing right there. She looks like Monkey, actually, just smaller. She's smaller than Monkey.
But it got that white part.
The white spot on her chest like Monkey does. But let me just X that one. Yeah, X that one out.
We have, more
people are coming in.
Yeah, we got Sarah. Hey, Sarah, how are you? And Pastor Rick, we always grateful.
Yeah, thank you, Pastor Rick.
Yeah, because we got a lot of cats to feed and use cat litter.
Yeah, and medications. And I just finished doing treatments on all of them too because you do the pest like flea, tick, worms, whatever that you do for them.
Jaws is back on the big screen. Yes, so that's a new, I guess a new thing that they're doing at 50 years and 40 years. They're putting things back in the circulation. Back in the theaters.
There's a new theater, and I think it's in Vegas. It's a wraparound screen. It even goes on the ceiling.
Oh, wow.
It's an engulfing screen so that it to put you in the film, and they do things in it. Like they premiered it with Wizard of Oz. And when the tornadoes come in, you actually get blown on in the audience and stuff.
Oh wow.
Or there's smells. You can
Oh
smell things
wow.
when the trees were throwing apples at the scarecrow.
Okay.
Actual foam apples were dropping from the ceiling on people as souvenirs.
You know what
Crazy
would be
stuff like
cool?
that.
If
Yeah.
anybody's been to Disney World, it's a ride,
Mhm.
and you get in there, and you in this like car, and you're not moving. The car moves, and the screen is moving around you
Mhm.
to make you feel like you're moving.
Like you're moving.
And you're going like down over a cliff, you whitewater rafting and all kind of stuff, and you feel like you're moving. And that would be good for some shows like Star Wars, when they're in space and they're doing the shooting. If you felt all of that, that would be pretty cool.
Johnny wants to know how Spice is doing. Spice is actually a male cat,
Mm-hmm.
and it was Sugar's brother.
Mm-hmm.
And he's calmed down quite a bit. He's not as angry as he was, but he still won't come near me.
Mm-hmm.
He's still mad at me for catching him.
And Reynard is
us.
here. And yes, Vinny boy,
Benny
he's gonna
boy.
get
I'll
the
get some
chatter
chums in a
in
minute.
a minute. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, and then we got
Action
Joe
Joe Figures is
Figures.
joining us with us. And no, Vinny boy, I do not have the Winnie the Pooh. I don't know if the Winnie the Pooh has packaging. I'm guessing it's a Sears exclusive, and I think it came in like a shipper box. I've never seen one in the packaging, but no, I do not have the Winnie the Pooh. I'm missing that one, but I have the majority of the other ones. Johnny says that's the Sphere in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
that's the Sphere in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, so we had a very eventful week, and then we picked up a bunch more of the furniture that was being stored down there to bring to the new house.
Yeah.
So we were very, very busy.
Yeah, we had a lot going on. Still got a lot going on, but you know, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
You just adapt and overcome.
Yeah, just keep going as we continue to put things together. Of course, you see it's still a work in progress in here. We're in the media lounge, you know, the video games and magazines and comics and vinyl records and everything are in this room. And then, of course, Toy Room 1 is right through where the doorway is over there. And Toy Room 2 is not ready yet. And it's going to be a little bit because there's still a lot to do. Still a lot to do. But yeah, I know that anyways, because I have some old vintage Sears catalogs, including from the 1970s. And they do show the Winnie the Pooh Chatter Chum in it. And that's the only place I've ever seen it advertised is in the Sears catalog. And I'm like, I wonder if that was a Sears exclusive, because every time I've ever seen one, it's always loose. I've never seen the packaging for it. Okay. I've never seen the packaging for it. But and of course, if you guys aren't familiar with what a Chatter Chum is, I'll grab a couple here real quick. Okay. I know that someone's been asking.
And Johnny's gonna try and get I'm gonna try to get you both the Jaws 50th movie poster from the theater. Wish me luck. So they're gonna redo the movie poster. Yeah, Munin. We thought about Sears today. We were actually somewhere. Is Sears still around, or is that totally gone? And yeah, it's an ongoing process. I mean, you know, that's how it goes. But we'll get it done, and you know, in our own time.
Yeah, it's a little by little. We don't want to rush it and screw something up.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the Chatter Chums.
That's the Pink Panther one, which is not easy to find in the box, harder to find on the card, because originally these three, which is the Donald, Mickey, and again Pink Panther, came carded. And I have the carded versions of Donald and Mickey. I do not have the carded version of Pink Panther, and he does talk. And I know a lot of people will sit there and say Pink Panther didn't talk. Yeah, he did in the original cartoon show, because there were a series of shorts that were turned into a cartoon show for children later. He spoke, I believe, in 2 episodes only. 2 episodes, and all of my Chatter Chums do work. And here we go.
Hey Lee, how are you?
You spoke over it.
Oh, yeah, we did get it. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. We
British
did
accent.
get some pickups, and we'll show it here in a little bit.
Yeah.
The days when you can
And
find
this is an 80s one, of course. And they only made 2 new ones in the 80s, which was Smurfette and then Random Smurf, because he doesn't have a name. And they repackaged Bugs Bunny and, you know, a couple of other characters, Mickey Mouse. They just repackaged in a red box, and you can hear Smurfette. Come to my Smurf Day party. Let's talk Smurfy. Talk Smurfy to me, baby. Yeah, okay, Smurfette. But those are Mattel Chatter Chums. I like them. They're not worth a fortune, but I like them.
I haven't seen a Sears in years, too. I don't know if they're still around or not. But for some reason, we were talking about that today, and we're just wondering, are they still around? Because we went to the flea market. I know what it is. We went to the flea market, and some piece of appliance we saw had Sears on it. And we were asking ourselves, is Sears still around? Because, you know, of course, they bought out Kmart and
that
all
was
of that.
A disaster.
Yeah, and then they kind of folded after that. They took them out of the malls. So
they sold off Craftsman to try to save themselves, which was another huge mistake.
And I know in certain areas you would see the Sears appliance store where they only sold appliances. But I don't even know if that's around anymore. So who knows? Couldn't hear it very well. What does the Pink Panther say?
I don't remember. Said they say like 8 different phrases, and it's not printed on there, so you gotta pay close attention.
Well, for me to be Sears, because I never been to a Montgomery Ward.
Me either. So, I've never been to one either.
That's a lie. I think that's a lie. I went to one for the first time. They were closing. They were going out of business. I think that was a Montgomery Ward. And that was the one and only time. I never lived near one. And then the one I'm thinking about, I don't know where I was, but I know it was a store that I had never been to. And I want to say it was Montgomery Ward. And they were going out of business. And I went in there and looked around. Of course, it was nothing there. So.
Yeah. Oh, Munin says there's 8 left.
Oh.
Sears. Wow.
One is near where I live. I should go check to see if it's still any good.
That's a dying legacy right there. Foot in the grave. Wow.
Woolworth, long gone. Yeah.
I remember when Woolworths went under because I was buying. That's when I got my first Sega Genesis, was on their clearance. When its things hit 50%, because every week they would go down another 10%. When they hit 50, then I made a move for a Sega Genesis and got some cartridges.
Saturday Morning Fan knows Montgomery Ward from the movie Gremlins. And Gordon wants to know, does anybody remember Gemco? I never heard of Gemco. But you got to remember, certain stores were in certain areas.
I've heard of it, but I hadn't seen one because they didn't have it. I grew up on the East Coast, and I don't remember seeing it. But
I never heard of it.
I recognize the name.
Yeah.
I recognize the name. And that's how it is for a lot of things. Because, you know, if I threw Bradley's out there, they had like 140 Walmart sized department stores, but they were all on the East Coast. So if you were in the Midwest or on the West Coast, you may never have heard of Bradley's. You don't know what I'm talking about. So or Zales. Zayres. There was another department store called Zayres, and I think it was mostly East Coast. Or Caldors was a big one. But, you know, not everybody, or if they had heard of it, they may have never seen one.
Right.
You know how it is. That's how it goes. But
T. Stewart is here. Hey, T. Stewart. 3 years ago, I bought 3 huge jewelry display cases from Sears.
So did Johnny Future.
They are usually good for displaying action figures, depending on, you know, especially if they got the rack that turns. Those are usually good. Hey, Fiddle Chips, how are you?
Fiddle Chips is joining us.
Some good news that came out today.
Oh, is there?
Yes. What's that? Downton Abbey movie is coming out in September. It's going to be in movie theaters. And everyone should go see it because it's Downton Abbey.
I'm not a big fan of Downton Abbey, to be honest. I like the original 70s upstairs downstairs.
That was good.
But I never really cared too much for
Downton
Downton
Abbey.
Abbey, to be honest. I like Cadfael.
Cadfael is amazing.
Cadfael's really they should have
Yes.
they should have done them. It only has one season.
Yeah.
But it's actually, if you could, best way I can describe it, Columbo, but it's like the 1500s and it's a monk.
Yeah.
Basically. And that's about it.
Yeah.
But it's really cleverly written.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was very good. But the Downton Abbey movie is coming out. I saw it when I was visiting my mom today. I saw the commercial and I about had a heart attack. Matt Like Comics. Matt Like Comics has a comic book channel.
Oh, look at that.
And he does a lot.
I'm teasing. Go ahead.
He does a lot of live streams. He does a lot of pickups. He does a lot of reviews on comics. So check out Matt Like Comics. And he partners up with
who?
Alan a lot.
Yeah,
Hall,
yeah, we've been on Alan's. We've been on Alan's a couple of times.
Yeah,
he's been here too, doing collaborations.
Yeah, showing them beautiful books he got.
Yeah.
Yes. Downton Abbey will be out same day as Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle, Spinal Tap 2, and Stephen King's Long Walk with Mark Hamill. Busy weekend at the box office in 2 weeks. That's right. And everybody's going to go see Downton Abbey because that's better than anything else you talked about.
Richard is here, wants to know how the kitty's doing. We got 14 now. Yeah. I picked up another stray. So now we have 14. It looks exactly like Monkey, but it's a female and it's smaller.
No, I don't have any NECA Sesame Street. I'm not going to get it because I have the Super 7 Sesame Street. I don't need both.
Yeah.
So
you don't need it.
No, I don't. Sorry, I really don't care. I mean, they look good, and when it came out and I saw it, I was really interested. But then they never showed the box. And then Super 7 came out with theirs. So
on the card, and you can see it without having to hinge the box.
Exactly.
That's how it was done.
Yeah.
That's how it was done.
So, and I still don't know what the packaging looks like for the NECA ones. Is it in a fold-in box, the hinge box?
Yeah, it's the same style box they use for almost everything else. Everything else.
Oh yeah.
But here's a pickup.
Okay.
Here's a pickup. Let's see if anybody can guess what this is.
Nobody know what that mess is.
Somebody might recognize this. Huh?
Nobody knows.
Do you know? Look.
Don't put that on your head. You don't know where it's been.
It doesn't quite fit me.
No.
But who knows what this is? Who knows what this is? You must obey. You must obey. You will give a thumbs up to the channel. Anyways, who knows what that is or where this is from? See if anybody gets it. If anybody can figure that out, and then I'll tell you. You know what? If Chance was here, he might figure it out.
Yeah, no, as soon as he saw it.
He might, but Chances, I think he's on a live stream tonight doing something else entirely.
Didn't G.I. Joe come out 40 years ago too? Because G.I. Joe came out during the Transformers.
It came out in
movie
like
time.
86, right?
So next year.
They were both released at the same time.
Yeah. So that goes in it. Rock Lords had a movie?
Did they?
I don't know.
Because
they're saying next year, Transformers the movie, GoBots, Battle of the Rock Lords, and Robotech the movie will be 40.
Saturday Morning says it was 87.
Okay.
Because they were going to do 3.
Okay.
It was Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Jace and the Wheeled Warriors. Okay. That 1, 2, 3. That's what they were going to do. And they put Transformers out, and it was a bust because they killed Optimus, and everybody was mad, and they were getting Hasbro was getting tons of mail. Here, you killed Optimus, whatever.
Yeah.
And so they said, "Oh God, what are we gonna do?" So they put G.I. Joe direct to video.
Oh,
I don't think it made it to theaters. I could be wrong, but it did not mainstream like Transformers did. Transformers was in all the theaters. And then they took out Duke's death. They edited the end of it where Duke died.
Yeah, and said, "Oh, yeah, you heard from Duke. Yeah, he's gonna be fine."
Oh, we got a phone call. Duke's going to be okay. You'll never see him again, but he's
No.
fine. Good. And then Jason the Wheeled Warriors stayed as a script. They didn't even film it. They didn't even draw it up. They left it as a script because that's what they were going to do, was conclude each of those shows as a film. And that the whole fiasco with Optimus ruined it. But honestly, I've said this before, the film, better drawn, better written, and better acted than the show. It is. I'm sorry. Optimus died, but it was better writing than the show ever had. Better dialogue. The dialogue on that show, I mean, these are the most sophisticated machines in the universe, and they all talk like they're 5 years old, except for Megatron. But everybody else, it's like, duh, I'm a Transformer, duh. They're really stupid on the show. I know they were dumbing the dialogue down, but they had a lot of inconsistencies in the drawing. Some of the plots were just really stupid. What's his name? Spike, all he did was scream like a little girl throughout the entire series. And I'm like, it was insufferable watching it because we rewatched it. I'm like, wow, this is worse than I remember. But the movie's actually pretty good.
Johnny says in October, Back to the Future will be 40, and Felix is here. Hey, Felix, and he remembers Hills. I've seen commercials from Hills because I watch a lot of the vintage commercials. So I've seen the Hills commercials, but I've never been there.
Woolworth, Spencer's, and KB, I remember.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, and K Munin says, "I have that." Matt knows what that means. Did Mickey wear the wizard hat? No, that's not Mickey Mouse's.
No, nobody remembers that, knows what that hat is.
No,
you might know when I tell you if you've seen this before. If you've seen this before, okay, I'll let you off the hook.
Okay, good,
all right,
because nobody knows.
This hat is Elliot's hat from the TV show Doom Patrol. You know the show DC Comics Doom Patrol, the television series? This is the hat. This is the prop from the show. This is Elliot's actual hat from the show.
Nobody watches Doom Patrol.
They might. Somebody might remember. It might click now that I said that, and it's handmade, and it's still got the wardrobe tag attached to it. And we found this today at a there's a shop at the Peddler's Flea Market. It's a big section actually, and they get a lot of screen used stuff that they dump on clearance like a thrift store. And mostly it's just regular wardrobe clothing and things that you wouldn't even, it doesn't mean anything. But every once in a while, a prop slides through there, and I found it today. I found it today. I don't know if anybody, Fiddlechip says he watched it. Do you remember? If any of you have seen Doom Patrol, that's Elliot's actual hat from the show. And it's the real one. Like I said, it still has the Doom Patrol wardrobe tag attached to it.
G.I. Joe, the movie, got a big screen release last year. Why did it didn't wait till 40 years?
I don't know.
And then they're going to put it out again when it's 40 years, just a couple of years later.
Oh, yeah. Is that what they're going to do?
The dance cat from the 500 Fingers of Dr. T.
Oh, that's a Dr. Seuss film.
There go Robert. Hey, Robert, how are you?
Doom Patrol, that's Patrol. Right. Doom Patrol. Lee said he's seen the hat somewhere now. Or maybe. John. Oh, see.
Nobody want to see that crown. He got it right at his hand. Brendan Fraser. Yeah. I guess Brendan Fraser played that part.
Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, from Doom Patrol. Did he play in Doom Patrol?
Is he in Doom Patrol?
You never saw Doom Patrol. Hey, Trevor.
Trevtoon Art is there.
Trevor. Trevtoon. How are you? Toon Art.
No, not Brendan Fraser. What is that guy's name?
No.
That's in that show.
We need the GoBots movie back on the big screen.
We do. We need GoBots on the big screen.
Well, everything is coming back. We need all of the old movies from the time movies began to December 31st, 1999 to come back to theaters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. many of those movies.
Robert says that he plays Robot Man on the show.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He plays Robot Man. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who's on that show. But
oh no.
Oh, he wants me to get into character. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. But which one? King of Cartoons version or King Lear version? Because there's two. Now I'll have to come up with a voice for this one. I can't wear this one. It's too small.
It's a kid hat.
It is. It's a kid because on the show Elliot's like 12, so it's too small for me. But yeah, this is just a handmade television prop.
Okay.
But I recognized it, and like I said, it still has the tag attached, and I was like, oh crap, okay. Picked it up.
Carter's grandma had that hat, but in a different color. She's from Stone Mountain.
Okay. Okay. So there you go. That's my huge pickup for the day.
Okay. So we had a couple of other pickups.
We did?
Yeah.
What you mean, like this?
Oh, you got some?
I have some over here.
Okay.
And you can show, these are fantastic. You can show these headlines. We love this
So
stuff.
this is something that I got, because y'all know I like tabloid magazines.
Vintage ones.
Vintage tabloid magazines. So I was looking on eBay, and I had bought 6 from one guy.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was done with that. Left a comment saying, hey, thanks. Shipping was quick, packed well, blah, blah, blah. So he sent me a message and was like, hey, I got a bunch more. I'll give you an ultra discount. And I'm like, and I'll send you some pictures. I'm like, okay, whatever. Send me some pictures. So he sent the pictures, and he was like, I got 121 of them. Plus, I got a lot up on eBay right now, and I'll throw those in. And then I'm thinking 121, that's way more than I'm willing to pay. And I was like, well, maybe if I just throw some weird lowball offer out, at least it'll get the conversation going. Because he said, send me an offer. And I hate when people do that. So I sent an offer, ultra lowball, because I looked at what other people had, and they had less and wanted way more. So I was like, well, I'm going to just say this. He's not going to accept it, but it'll get the ball rolling, conversation going. He accepted.
He just took the offer.
Hey, Hilbert, how are you? Hello, can you help me
win
this $20 with my coworker by saying my name? I'll split it with you. I need you to pronounce it right, too. But yeah, it's Hilbert.
Torian.
Oh, that's Torian?
Torian Hilbert, right?
Okay, because we got a guy at work. He don't work there no more, but his name was Torian, but he didn't spell it that way. That might be Torian. Yeah, I can see Torian Hilbert. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we got 100. Well, it's like 126 of them, I think. So we got some.
She has the best luck with this kind of stuff.
Weekly World News tabloid magazines.
Civil War babies found alive at Gettysburg. I love these. Space aliens meet with Ross Perot. Who remembers Ross Perot?
I remember Ross Perot. I used to like Ross Perot.
It's the only news you can trust.
Yeah, it is.
Plane missing since 1939 lands.
Because everybody knew it was fake before they act like this was the truth. Look at that. Elvis visits his new grandson.
I'm going to teach him how to sing just like me, says Presley, who's now 57 years old.
Oh my God, you bought Mythbusters on DVD? Are you serious?
Really?
Good going. Yeah.
Was that at I love this one. Was that at
look at a half woman. Half
human, half fish found in Florida. Freak of nature. Stuns a scientist.
Yeah.
Come on. This Weekly World News, they're still around.
Yeah.
They don't make publications anymore because nobody buys newspapers anymore.
Torian.
Thanks, you guys are the best, but it's pronounced Torian. Torian.
Oh, okay. Well, I
said it too fast.
3-foot horn grows out of the man's head. What kind of mess is that?
It looks like his hair. It looks like he has a big dreadlock.
I had, oh my God, we got one Bat Boy. Oh, I about died when I saw that Bat Boy. Oh, the Bat Boy ones. I want the Bat Boy one.
I love this one. Man 53 hasn't aged since he was 4 years old. And look at the fat kid with a pipe in his mouth. He was born in 1939.
Hey, Dr. Cohen. Greetings from Massachusetts. What new vintage action figure line are you guys collecting or focusing on today? I don't know.
I don't know if that counts as a mermaid. Matt wants to know if that's a mermaid. I mean, because you got the wrong half.
Yeah, the
So,
bottom
like,
supposed to be the fish.
Yeah.
And a mermaid is a woman.
Yes.
I don't know what a man is called.
A merman, I guess. World's strongest granny is 84 years old.
Now that's believable. That's actually believable.
That's possible.
Yeah. But the ones that Bat Boy used to freak me out when Bat Boy looks creepy.
See some more? You want to see some
Bat
more of
these? Boy was very creepy.
I'm getting them in order by year and date, and it's like they're still around, but they operate as a website now.
Yeah.
Because they don't print anything anymore. But they started going into business in 1979,
Mm-hmm.
I think is when they printed the first issue of Weekly World News. And you used to see these, on the stand with all the tabloids at the supermarket at the end of the checkout counter while you were waiting. And I used to read these because they're fun.
Yeah, it is.
And I think it was the Weekly World News in, what's the name of that movie? Men in Black, isn't it? When the guy's reading it and he was like, "Why are you reading this?" And he was like, "Are you kidding? It's the only newspaper that tells the truth. We find all kinds of aliens this way." I just, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but you get my point. When Tommy Lee Jones's character read them.
David's gonna do a segment where he goes through them and read them, Johnny.
Well, I was thinking. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I can at least do a short with the headlines or something.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see how it goes. This is a great one. Look at this.
Yeah, but these are fantastic. I like reading. These. I mean, good and well, none of this mess is true. But it's just funny to read it, and then you got all of these other tabloid magazines that's supposed to be super serious, but sometimes it's just good to laugh.
How can you say that's not true? You clearly see a photograph of the half alligator, half human that was found in the Florida Everglades here. Okay, you clearly can see that there's no way they could fake something like this.
Yeah, those are just fun. Sometimes you just needed to get your mind off of things.
Hubble telescope finds doomsday comet.
And look at this kind of stuff. So, I mean, the news is all fake anyway. All they do is tell you lies. At least this is not the truth.
It's the truth.
And they're not trying to pretend like they're telling you the truth. Richard loves Weekly World News. They have a website now. Yes. Yeah. They do. Just look. Not only is there a Weekly World News book, there is a new comic book based on the old stories. Oh my God. Really? I gotta look that up. I looked at Archie Digest at an Archie Digest at the counter. It was golly, needs to say I didn't buy it.
That's a load.
Yes, it's an escape. I mean, how much stuff you can't turn on the news and not see something just despicable and heartbreaking. I mean, there's no morality in the world. So to see something like this and to just be able to laugh and escape and get away for a minute. Hey, and that's why people collect. All of us collect something, action figures, comics, movies, DVDs, records, tabloid magazines. Why? To escape and to think about something else. So the Library 88 is here and they miss those tabloids, or may they still print them? No, I don't think anybody prints anything anymore except for them stupid magazines that you see at the checkout. But I don't know if anybody even buy that. Hey, Blue Splash, how are you?
Yeah.
And David is here from Canada. I don't see a difference between those papers and the media today. Yeah, it's all lies. But the only part, these papers, they know they lying. Everybody knows they're lying. And that's what you accept. But the media, they want you to believe that whatever they're saying is true.
Yeah, and then they want to force their politics into everything. And it's like, can't you just let us have our escape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your majesty?
I'm looking for that Bat Boy.
Oh, he looking for that Bat Boy magazine.
Find it, because we only actually ended up with one, but
oh, I saw the one. I don't have the one where Bat Boy volunteers to join the military. I don't have that one, but I seen it. I seen it. That one is crazy.
Here we are.
And they got a lot of them too. Let me move this.
FBI captures Bat Child. Creature stranded on rooftop by Mississippi flood. Daring agents end boy's 27-state reign of terror.
Bat Boy.
Yeah, this is before it was Bat Boy, because this is Bat Child. So this is the I think the first one. 85 cents. August 31st, 1993. I would pay 85 cents for this.
Archie Digest is ending after 50 years. Rest in peace, Archie Digest.
Oh, no.
The last non-manga comic sold at food stores.
Oh my God. My toilet is possessed by the devil.
Oh no.
Frightened widow begs exorcists for help.
I got an old we got a couple of old TV guides. Those are good. And Hall is here. Hey Hall
Yeah.
And again, we're gonna be on Hall channel tomorrow morning at 9:30. We're gonna talk about whatever he wants to talk about, and we're gonna have a good time doing it. So make sure you come up. Also, Hall has been nominated for the comic book. What is it? Comic Book Community Award.
Yes.
So go and the FBI captures Bat Boy.
Yeah, 2-foot-tall creature rescued from Mississippi flood. Why didn't you just fly away?
And they always just show his head. They never show his whole body.
You can't see his whole body because he's in the cage.
Yeah, well, does he have wings? Bat Boy is classic. I wonder if first Bat Boy tabloid fetches any money. If you look on eBay,
they're not cheap.
No, not for Bat Boy.
No, certain. It depends on what it is. Weird stuff. If it's got aliens, if it's got Dracula, titles, weird titles like that, they can get some money. Actually,
yeah, we will have a great time tomorrow. And what a crappy problem. Yeah. So check out. Oh yeah, again. Check out Hall channel. Make sure you go like, subscribe, share your video, share the video to all of your social media channels and everything. Comic books are supposed to be an impulse buy. $10 to $20 a book are way too impulsive for me. Yeah.
Yes.
I like to read them while I'm standing in line, but I used to, but they're not. The covers don't catch you and make you want to flip through them anymore. Before, they would have something crazy on the cover that made you want to just flip through it. And I guess that's what they didn't like, because I would go to a long line just so I can sit there and read the covers and flip through the magazines. I never buy them, but I would read through it like that. God. But Bat Boy is on the WWN comic cover. Really? What's WWN?
Weekly World News.
Oh, comic cover. Oh, yeah. Somebody did say they have a comic book.
Comic book based on some of these crazy stories. It says first appearance June 23rd, 1992.
That's
so
it was.
No, this is August 31st, 93. Okay.
And they say he was born in 82.
Yeah,
okay, so he's 10 years old.
It says
Hey, Patrick.
The capture of the 2-foot, 19-pound Bat Boy capped an 11-month manhunt began on September 10th, 1992, when the creature escaped from a research facility in West Virginia and began a widely publicized and some say celebrated life on the run. It is not yet known what federal agents plan to do with the boy now that they have him behind bars.
Ed Agner was contributor to the Weekly World News. He had a column every week. Oh my God.
This
The stuff they make up though, it's just so weird. And they kept that Bat Boy going for a while.
Yeah.
They kept that story going for quite a while, and it's just funny. But yeah, that's all we picked up. We haven't picked up anything in quite a while. That's the last thing we picked up was the Bat Boy.
Animal rights activists attack Ronald McDonald with a pie.
And get rid of all magazines in grocery stores and replace them with manga. I don't think so.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. I guess people still buy those
no.
magazines. I don't think they sell like they used to, but people still buy it. But I don't know. I just like tabloid magazines like that, like the National Enquirer and stuff like that. I always found those fascinating. So let's see. Okay.
We'll put that away.
Yeah.
I get engrossed.
I know.
Because these are fun.
Yeah, you do.
They are fun.
Can I give you an idea? Every weekly live stream, can David please just read one random article from
gosh.
from the paper?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if anybody want to hear all that.
No. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I don't know.
Yeah, I see the comic.
Yeah, there you go.
And you see Bat Boy in the middle. They got a lot of just the people that they showed before. That's cool. It's on Amazon.
The library said there's a first Bat Boy on eBay for $275. Yeah, some of them they don't go for a lot, but some of them can be quite expensive, depending upon how bizarre the headline is on the paper. If it's got a real crazy headline,
wow.
Yeah.
There is a bat in the Philippines that stands 5 foot tall, called the biggest bat in the world, the golden crown flying fox. I don't know about all that.
Probably a fruit bat.
That big?
Most of them eat fruit.
Yeah, but I mean 5 foot tall.
Yeah, or some of them well, yeah, they either eat fruit or they eat like flying insects. There's only 1 or 2 species that actually try to drink blood, and they usually go after like cattle.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, Johnny says it's our best offer for that. How about $5? If she offered $5, she'd probably get it.
No, I wouldn't. I'll get ignored.
You have insane luck. You have this insane luck with all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Bat Boy Funko Pop or just a Bat Boy 1/6 scale figure, or just
you
don't
know what his body looks like.
Yeah, I know, but you can come up.
They never really show the body. I mean, you just kind of they always show his face.
Yeah.
And so you're not 100% sure what. I guess they could just make it up.
Yeah, with wings and everything.
You know who I want to see an action figure of? 1/12 scale. Nick O'Teen. Nick O'Teen was the villain from the 80s Superman smoking PSAs. Nick O'Teen, and he was always trying to brainwash kids into trying cigarettes. Yeah, and Superman kick his ass. They had to redo the commercial because in the first one, when he grabs Nick and he throws him, and you don't know what happened to him, and people were like, "Did Superman kill that guy, or what happened?" So there was a lot of questions, but yeah, Nick O'Teen, forgotten villain.
I want them to bring back 10-cent comics.
10-cent comics.
There is a bat that is the Hammerhead bat. That is a lot of speculation that it was what people saw as the New Jersey.
The New Jersey what?
I don't know.
It fell off. I think I know what he's talking about, but
in Florida.
Is he?
No, he would be 43 because he was born in 82.
82. Okay.
Yeah, that's 40. That's 43.
Yeah, 43 years old now. He's getting up in years.
So I looked it up. There is a Funko Pop Bat Boy, but looks like
not based on that. It's
Oh,
something. It's
somebody,
some
some custom.
different bat boy.
Oh no, Johnny offered $26 and it was automatically declined.
You know what? It's probably one of those things where no matter how much you offer, it'll get automatically declined.
Yeah.
You offer it, it's what, 275. You offer 270, and it'll kick it out.
So why even put or best
People
offer?
do that. People do that. You know they do that.
I know. I hate stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's like just sell the thing for what you want.
Sell it or don't.
Yeah.
Quit playing games. They quit playing games.
I know. What else is new going on in the world?
We went to the flea market
nostalgia.
today. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we went to the flea market today. Okay, and on the way to the flea market, we went by. I thought I was bad. We went by a yard sale, and they were having a yard sale to get funding. The guy who lives in this house getting additional funding to take care of his cats. He's got 36 in his basement. 36. They're all rescues. And I was talking to him. I was like, yeah, I do the same thing. I've got 14 right now. But he has 36. He's got 36, and some actually rather severe cases because they bring them to him. People just bring him cats they find that are injured, and he gets them fixed up, and then they get transported to New Hampshire. I'll explain this in a second. He has one that he's working on right now that I guess this cat was in a trap and its leg was damaged so badly that they amputated it the other day. And so he's got one in recovery, another one that had lost its eye, stuff like this. And so he fixes them up and he gets them like user friendly, I guess. And they transport them by plane, charter plane, to New Hampshire.
Why? For
the shelters there, because they have a hard time getting cats in New Hampshire because there's, because it gets so cold, there's not a lot just running around where you can pick up a stray somewhere. But also the pet laws are very strict, apparently. So much for live free or die, because I think that's New Hampshire's motto, right? Land of the free. But it's the weirdest thing. But I'm like, damn, 36, and I thought I was bad. And he said
we ain't getting that.
He said the most he's had at one time was 50, and with us, I think it was 22.
That was
22. Yeah, that was too much. We got most of them adopted away.
Yeah.
But he's got them all in his basement, and he's got a tunnel that goes out of the basement window into a greenhouse in the backyard so they can go back and forth. But he can't let them out because of the HOA. Like, oh my God. And I was like, I thought I was bad. Because I'm like, again, I was explaining earlier, I showed the little video clip. We just picked up another one. So we have 14 right now. When we went to South Carolina last week, found another stray cat that looked like she really wanted help.
Hey, Casey, how are you?
Brought her home. And so she's upstairs now. But yeah, I wouldn't want 50.
No,
it's too much. Even this is a lot, just food and litter and treatment for pests to make sure they don't get worms or fleas, and just that alone, God forbid if one of them gets sick or hurt. You know what I mean? It's expensive enough on its own.
The cat's not getting along with others.
No, she unfortunately does not like other felines, but that's pretty common. You see that.
Ooh. The libraries did fundraising in war-torn parts of the world. Wish I could do more.
Yeah, I know how you feel. They're poor things, and people are mean to them too.
Yeah.
Some of the conditions that you find them in, like the one that he was talking about, its leg was caught in some kind of trap and was mangled so badly that we're like, there's nothing we can do for this leg. It's got to go. It's practically fallen off. And of course, the other, like when Feral Mama had that litter in our yard and had 5 kittens, and 3 of them had eye infections. If I wasn't there and recognized it and cleaned their eyes out, because she's still around. The kittens are gone. She's still around, and I can't get near her. She won't let me touch her. She's fixed now, but because we caught her.
Fiddle Chip said they ran an AI detection. Nothing on this is stream AI. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
Yeah.
But the 3 of the kittens, because she didn't mind me handling them, even though I can't get near her again, they had eye infections, so their eyes were glued shut, and I cleaned their eyes out and I treated their eyes. But in the wild, that happens with kittens a lot, and if you don't do that, they'll go blind, and a blind kitten in the wild is as good as dead. They're not going to live. So you do what you can to try to help them, get them adopted if it's possible, or whatever.
Okay, Richard, thank you. Got to get going. I tried to get the blueprints for your record holder and I couldn't get it. Don't know how to use Facebook. Oh, okay. If you send us an email to the email address,
there's an email address on it. Yeah, I remember you asking.
On the about page, we can send you the blueprints because we have the blueprints saved, so you can get that. And
he's on the Facebook group. I remember him asking.
Right.
Yeah.
But it didn't go through.
No, I don't have him. You have him.
Oh.
We're going. Yeah, we're with the extra move and everything. We're going through a lot, and it kind of slipped my mind.
Oh, but okay. I didn't realize.
I can try to find that. I can try to find your comment and send you an instant message on to Facebook, and you can. We'll get them to you.
What poster will you put right above the TV? Well, I want to put posters up, but the TV's too tall. Because see, if you see those other posters, they're a little bit lower than the TV. I don't like those 2 things on the side that look like towers. I want that gone. But I would like posters to line that whole wall. But they won't go behind the TV because the TV's too tall. Yeah. So nothing is going to go there.
I might put my 4 original Burger King Star Wars posters there because they're small.
Oh yeah, David does have some small. I got the big. All of my posters are big, larger. like the ones you see. So they won't go. But David does have smaller posters, so they'll be able to fit there. It needs to be
a big picture of my face with this crown on, tilted like this.
I don't know where we're going to put that Superman poster. We got to put it in a frame.
Yes, we do need to frame it.
Yeah, we got to frame it first. We still got a couple of posters to frame. I know I got, I think 2, and then you got that Superman, and I think that's it. I think that's it.
And Dorian wants to know if we know about an Archie movie. I think I've heard that, not the least bit interested.
Is it going to be a live action Archie?
To me, they'll just ruin it. And it'll, I grew up with Archie. I remember watching the original Filmation Archies. I think the first one came out in 1967 and ran in reruns on Saturday morning for years. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, all of that, which was spot on to the Archie's comic books and joke books.
Yeah.
And that's the Archie I remember. I don't like the modern incarnations. So whatever they do, it's probably going to annoy me. So I if they do come out with an Archie film, I'll probably just brush it off. A lot of people try to get me to watch a lot of this stuff. And I'll tell you, for example, the new Superman movie. Oh, it's not so bad. You'll like it. You should watch the new Superman movie. I saw a released clip from Warner Brothers with Mr. Terrific having some kind of fight scene with these Marines that look like they're from Halo, the full tactical techno armor, looking like, again, characters from Halo or something. And watch that fight scene, and it looked like a bad video game with music that did not fit the scene. That scene alone makes me not even want to bother with the new Superman film at all, because it was, to me, so badly choreographed. And I was like, the hell is this? Does Mr. Terrific have super strength or something? You don't punch someone in effectively an Iron Man suit in his face in his helmet with your bare fist and knock him unconscious.
Not
Okay.
unless you Superman.
No, but I mean, I don't believe, to my understanding, Mr. Terrific doesn't have augmented strength, right? I don't know. The whole thing looked wonky. It looked. I've seen video game walkthroughs that played through better than that scene. Plus, the music just did not fit for me at all. And I was like, if this is a feeling of what the whole film is going to look like, I don't want to be bothered, honestly. But
Saturday Morning has some new posters and a few classic ones like Supergirl and Care Bears movie, and an 80s Peter Pan release first print posters.
Okay.
Yeah, I like movie posters and TV show posters from the stuff that I've watched before, or shows or movies that I like. I got a few new ones, like I got one from the Batman. I got that Pennywise, this the newer Pennywise. I actually like that movie. I like that guy, his rendition of it. And then that Cole Slither poster, the Man Thing poster, when I got that from Mondo with the Man Thing figure. So I got a few. And there's several that I like. You see them around, and I kind of like them, but I don't buy too much. But sometimes you'll get a statue or a figure, and then they'll offer you a poster with it. And I'll do something like that. But after I got my first silk screen poster, I'm like, man, those are nice. Just the look and the feel of them, I like those way better than all the other types of just the paper, not knocking them. I mean, because that's what you had at first. But I like those. Like that Obey one right there is silk.
That one.
Yeah, they live. That's a silk.
It's a silk screen one, and you can tell the way it jumps out at
you. Yeah. Johnny has the original Pac-Man board game. Johnny has a lot of board games.
I never could really get into that too much, because it's like, how do you display them? It's because otherwise, most people may get into it because the artwork is really good on a lot of them, but then they end up stacking them because they don't know where to put them.
Yeah.
Library says Mr. Terrific was great in the movie, but that song was a weird choice for that one scene. They know the scene I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I seen that clip because Warner Brothers released it, and I was just like, what the hell? There you go.
And Fibers movies are doing it. Oh, okay. Howdy.
Yeah, they're saying it's going to be
Rowdy
Riles.
Riles.
Rowdy Riles is here. They said that's going to be Archie, a zombie film with Archie.
Oh, that Afterlife? Because they got the Archie Afterlife that came out, I think, in the late 90s, early 2000s. It has a nice cover. I got like one or two of them. I think it's only like 6 or 8 comics in it, but it has really nice covers.
That's most modern comics. They give you a really good cover.
Yeah.
And then inside
it's garbage.
The art and the writing and dialogue are like a coloring book. Basically.
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
That's what.
But I am looking forward to that Batman Green Arrow The Question comic that's coming up in November. Because I read Green Arrow and I read The Question, and they teamed up, and I like those two characters, and I like how they work together. I like their characters apart. So I'm hoping that comic is pretty good.
Yep.
But who knows? We'll see. Hey, Maz, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while.
Maz, do you know what that is? See, do you know what this is? See if because people didn't recognize it. Want to see if anybody knows what this is. I'm trying here. It's too small for me. My head's too big for it. It is a hat. It is a hat. See if anyone recognizes this. I'm trying.
Now I like the art on a lot of those board games.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, they look really good. And I was tempted to buy a few, but then I was like, no.
Barnabas Collins.
The one with Dark Shadows is nice. And it was a few others. You go around to toy shows and people have them And then you're tempted to buy it, but then you're like, well, I know I'm never going to play this board game, one, which is fine, but where would I display it?
Yeah.
And how would I display it? Because you're buying it for the artwork
primarily.
And well, that's why I would buy it. So if you don't show the artwork, it's like, well, I just bought this and can't display it. So
Moz doesn't know what it is.
Waste time.
This is from the TV show Doom Patrol. This is a show worn prop. This is Elliot's hat from the show, the actual one, from their prop department with his wardrobe tag inside that I picked up at a clearance house today.
Ma said you're gonna pinch all your spines with that spinner rack.
Oh, am I? There's only one in each.
Yeah, it's not like
we didn't fill
crammed full.
We didn't fill it.
Yeah. They made an Alien board games in the 70s.
That's right, they did.
I bet you that's a nice cover.
Yeah, but they again, yeah. We thought about that when we got this, that we don't want to put but one in each.
Johnny said if you can learn how to display it properly, the boards can be mounted on the ceiling and your entire ceiling will be filled with vintage game boards.
I don't think I want to do that.
And it looks like we saw a documentary and this guy had this huge collection and he had things all on the ceiling. It was like every square inch, all of the walls, the ceiling, everything.
Yeah.
Was just covered in whatever he had.
I don't care for that. I don't want to put anything on the ceiling.
I don't mind if it's a vehicle, like a plane, and you see how people hang the plane from the ceiling. Yeah. I like that. You know, if it's loose and you got it, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
I've seen posters on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Posters usually look okay. But I don't know. I'll be scared to put a board game because that's kind of heavy. And then the stuff inside is kind of weighing down on it.
Yeah, that'd be great. You know, it pops open on you and all the pieces fall everywhere.
I just splurged on some graded comics. Predator number 19. Number 1, 9.8.
9.8.
Oh, that's good.
That's that one with that red cover.
I have that.
From Dark Horse Comics.
Yes, don't I have that? I think so. And then we were at a comic book show and they misplaced that one into the $20 bin and the guy found it. And the guy was like, oh my God, this was misplaced. It wasn't supposed to be in the $20 bin, but he sold it. Hey, I love the 80s. How are you? Terror Destroyer, first Rolling Stones release. You won't get it right. I know I don't know when the first
the what?
What year was the first Rolling Stones record release? I know I don't know that.
First Rolling Stones record?
Yeah. It was like in the 60s, right? Like 62?
64.
Oh, 64.
I don't know. Self-titled 1964, just called the Rolling Stones. Is that right? Saturday morning saw videos of people with unopened action figures on the ceiling. Trouble is you have to look up to see them. Yeah, it bends your neck.
And raw, but I wanted it graded. Oh, okay. And Chris Font,
she probably pulled hers out of the bin.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, great to see you as always. I'm thinking of watching a cartoon series from the 80s. What are your top 2? Jason and Wheel Warriors, number 1. That is a great cartoon.
Okay.
From the 80s. Jason and Wheel Warriors. And Ecto Squad is from the 90s. I don't know. Another one. But Jason and Wheel Warriors for sure. Find that one.
How about Brave Star?
Yeah, Brave Star was good.
Brave Star, because it looks and feels,
1930.
Okay. Yeah, unless there must be a different Rolling Stones he's talking about.
Yeah.
But we don't want action figures on our bedroom ceiling with flash.
We don't want action figures in our bedroom. Period.
No, we contain it. We don't let it spread all over the house. But oh man, what was I saying? Yeah, the cartoons. It's it's done in rotoscope, so it has, and it's brightly colored. It has the same feeling as it has the same feel of of the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, but the writing is much more sophisticated. It's for a much older audience, you can tell.
Yeah.
80s also, I really liked the Smurfs in the 80s.
Yeah.
Smurfs was fun.
Mysterious Cities of Gold says Saturday Morning Fan.
I don't know if I remember that.
I never heard of that. That's why I'm writing that one down.
But yeah, I mean, there's some good ones.
Yeah. Like I said, Ecto Squad is a good one, but that one came out.
Exo Squad is 90s.
But it's 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comics, Judd released a record down by the old Rio Grande
and the Rolling Stones.
So in 30s.
As the Rolling Stones.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's how you got that.
And Fiddle Chips says the spinner rack looks great. Is it all Batman? Yeah, that's the spinner rack that we found at an estate sale. And this is all Batman in this row. And then I've got
Johnny Quest was good, and also Flash Gordon, but they came out in the 70s.
No, the Flash Gordon is 1970s.
Yeah,
and it was done in rotoscope too. Season 1 is good. Season 2 is not.
Yeah, that's right.
Season 2, they Filmation switched the format up and ruined it. But then Johnny Quest, the original Johnny Quest, is 60s, and that's really excellent, actually.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
But there is an 80s Johnny Quest, but it's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, the 80s one is bad.
Yeah, the 80s one is bad.
Quest had a new season in the 80s. I've seen the Quest comic book, but I never saw the cartoon.
This one is that who made that? Now Comics?
I don't remember.
The not 80s or 90s series. See, that's all Journey into Mystery.
Oh yeah, that's David's stuff.
Yeah, and then this is these are hers romance comics, Charlton and Ajax. I know it's hard to see with the glare. And that's some of her like Golden Age crime. And then these are the Batmans. These are the Batmans, and these are all Batmans that I cleaned and pressed myself.
Alpha Tryon.
I cleaned and pressed all of the Journey into Mysteries also, and like we pointed out, we only put one book per.
Yeah, we're not going to pack them up.
Yeah, and we're going to I done a showcase at this spinner rack, and once a month we're just going to rotate the books.
Thank you. I love 80s. They always press the like button.
Yeah, thank you.
And Blue Splash says Police Academy was in the 88. But
I never
was it any good though?
Yeah. See, Detective Comics, and that's the first appearance of the Minor Key, first appearance of the Joker Fish. And then the Joker building, shooting at Batman, Tiger Batman, Batman Unmasked.
Oh no! How are you going to get past that?
I don't know. I'm sure they'll figure something out. First cover appearance of Vicky Vale trying to get Batman to look at engagement rings, and he says, "Oh, bat signal, gotta go."
Mods would still put him in top loaders. He doesn't. It doesn't take much to pinch those spines. He used to have a spinner rack. He had bad experience with his spinner rack.
Of course, those are Golden Age. Those last few.
If you want a MTV music video drug trip, try Kid Video. Michael Jackson and Phil Collins song to Too Trippy Animation for Kids. I didn't know Michael Jackson and Phil Collins did a song together. Hey, Feel Good. Great 80s cartoons, Mighty Orbits, Bionic 6, and Inhumanoids. We saw the Inhumanoids. I never heard of Bionic 6 or Mighty Orbs.
Inhumanoids was okay, but they rushed it, and the music was kind of overbearing.
Yeah.
It was so loud. Sectars, same
Sectars
problem.
was the same thing.
Problem.
It had a good premise, but they rushed it. It was really fast, and the music was loud. You know which one I like too? Skeleton Warriors was
that's a
good.
90s one, but
yeah, it was
Skeleton
90s.
Warriors was all right.
Yeah, Mighty Orbits. Yeah, Orbits. Orbots. Okay.
And then Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys.
That was 90s.
That was another 90s.
Yeah. Went to an antique mall. They had a huge run of Conan the Barbarian issues, and they had the DC version of Conan called Arak.
Arak, Son of Stone.
Yeah, I saw that. The Land of Confusion. Yeah, that one was creepy.
That's a very, very good underrated protest song. Land of Confusion.
Kid Video. Let me write that one down since y'all talking about that. Kid Video, because I never knew they did a song together.
Kid Video.
YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna look that up and watch it.
Blue Splash, like Mighty Max. That was 90s also.
Oh, really?
Based on the little toy with the little figurines, looked like Polly Pocket.
And Conan the Adventurer was 90s.
Yeah.
I like that.
Not Conan and the Young Adventurers, because there's two. There's Conan the Adventurer, which is actually a well-done cartoon. And then they had a spin-off that was a Saturday morning cartoon, Conan and the Young Adventurers, where he ran around with he basically ran an orphanage. Let's just put it that way. And it was terrible. And then there was a live action in the 90s in the same run as Hercules and Xena Warrior Princess.
Oh, really?
But with Conan as Conan the Adventurer, but a live action version.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It did not fare well.
No, it was good as a cartoon. I mean, you had to get used to it because there was a lot of screaming involved. But they had the one character.
They were always yelling, yeah.
The one character, he was turned into some kind of flying creature. He was turned into a flying creature. And his backstory was pretty sad because they told his backstory, and you felt really bad for him. No, I haven't watched Alien Earth. I don't think I even heard of Alien Earth, but I got it written down. But they got the new Terminal List is out on Amazon Prime, so I'm gonna start watching that. A new release every Wednesday, so I got to start watching that. I saw season 1 with Chris Pratt. He was, I don't know if he was a Marine or what, but he was in the military and he had PTSD really bad. But some weird things were going on, and come to find out, they injected them with something. And so he was trying to get away from that. And it was really good, really intense. If you like Reacher, you would like Terminal List. The first season. Now the second season is out. And it's like a prequel to the first season. So I don't know how that's going to be. But Chris Pratt is still in it. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Michael Jackson and Collins, I don't think did make the song together. I mean, they used to use their songs in Kid Video. Oh, okay.
I see.
What was the blonde Shayna looking woman who had a series as well? Can't remember the name.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Because they've done a bunch of those Jungle Girl comics back in the day. They did a lot of them, so it's hard to remember. Even as far back as the Golden Age, they were doing the Jungle Girl comics.
Yeah.
So
they had a couple of that Jungle Girl type comic. Yeah. Then they had that woman. She was a reporter, a wartime reporter or photographer. I can't remember her name. Oh, I can't think of it now. But she was the love interest for one of the main characters.
Okay.
It wasn't Katie Keene, was it?
Katie Keene's Archie like.
Oh, okay. No, it wasn't her, but it was a DC comic. And she was a journalist during the war because she was in a lot of the war books. Yeah, Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney did a couple of songs together.
Yeah, this
Those were
girl is
good.
mine.
Marvel did Shayna comics. Also, Who Fought Dinosaurs with
Because of
Kazar.
Kazar.
I read a couple of Kazar because he founded Man Thing.
Alpha Trion wants to know if there's compilations of 80s Batman comics. They might have
Omnibus
of those, because that's a big thing now, is doing omnibus of like certain decades or runs of vintage comics, DC and Marvel. It's possible.
Most likely they do. They got it broken up. Because I bought a bunch, like Swamp Thing, Man Thing. I have their omnibus, The Darkest Night, The Blackest Night, that one from Green Lantern. So yeah, they probably do. Everybody else got an omnibus, so why not?
Yeah. Again, that's how some of these companies are staying alive, because their modern comics aren't selling. So you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm. That's what kind of scares me with the new comic that's coming out that I'm really looking forward to. I'm actually looking forward to a comic. Like I said, the Green Arrow, the Question, and Batman is going to be in a series together. I think it's going to be like an 8-book series. But I'm afraid of what the writing is going to be like, because I read the Copper Age Question, the Copper Age at Green Arrow, and they were really good.
Yeah.
Well written, kind of a mature theme. So I'm hoping this will be the same. Not all woke and dumbed down and a lot of pictures with no words. But I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna get. So I don't know.
Gordon wants people to remember to vote for us at CBC Awards at cbcawards.org.
Yes.
And you can find us and some others.
And it should cover a bit quite often about how variant covers are keeping modern collectors alive.
Yeah, because people are buying the covers. And they know, these companies know this, and they create artificial demand with it. You know, the anniversary of I think it was the 80th anniversary of Batman. They did 100 cover variants. You know, so it's they know what they're doing. That's what's keeping things going, and that's what's keeping the circulation up. Because in order to get X number of variants, the retailer has to purchase bulks of comics, and you get a certain number of variants for however many bulk of comics you buy. And that's how they're in circulation. And they're still not making that many. When you've got Batman selling like 45,000 copies a month, it's like, oh, that's 45,000 copies. That doesn't mean a thing when you compare it to the fact that even in the 90s, they were probably still cranking out 1.2 million, 1.5 million every month of Batman. That's a massive drop.
I mean, I admit I bought the modern books. I bought them for covers, and I bought it because I was interested in the character. Like when the Riddler, after the Batman movie, the guy that played the Riddler did a series of comics, The Riddler, and I bought them. And I bought a bunch of the variant covers. I still haven't read it yet. I'm terrified to read it because I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be awful. I also bought Batman One Bad Day, the whole thing except for the Catwoman segment. That's the only one I didn't buy. Bought a bunch of the variant covers. Still haven't read it. Totally afraid to read it. Sergeant Rock, they came out with a new Sergeant Rock. Now somebody that I can say, okay, yeah, you know what you're talking about, said that the writing was actually pretty good. I haven't read it yet though, but you know, I'm kind of like, yeah, I wanna read that, but I'm kind of scared to read the new stuff. Let me see. Oh yeah, says I kind of like see, kind of like. What does that mean? Kind of
That's
like.
not very
No, that's
reassuring.
not very. Yeah, that doesn't put a little hope, a lot of hope. But those are some nice covers. I actually like
And that's the
what they
thing.
did with the. I did.
You're buying the art. You're
Yeah.
buying the art covers. The context isn't there, and they know it. It's like, what was it, Berserker.
Mm-hmm.
Berserker #1, I think, had 69 cover variants.
Yeah, I
If I'm
remember that.
yeah,
That's the one with Keanu Reeves, right?
Keanu
Yeah,
Reeves
yeah,
is supposed to
yeah,
have something to do with it.
yeah.
69 cover variants. Because that's what's moving the books is the cover variants, but that's artificial demand. They're creating an artificial demand for the books because people are chasing after variant covers,
Mm-hmm.
putting premiums on variant covers, and I'm
Yeah,
like, how sustainable is that
yeah,
in the long run?
yeah. And then some of the variant covers, they're like $5 a piece. Okay. And then they'll have these onesie twosies. They'll sell for $50, $80, $100. I don't get those. I get the little $5 ones, and I'm like, look, this is good enough for me. But I do the modern ones. I'll buy for the cover. Even a lot of the
Yeah,
older ones, because at least when you get the older ones, the cover makes you curious as to what is going on in the book. Nowadays, you might be a good cover, but it's not, it doesn't make me want to read it. I just like the cover because I already know that the story is going to be dumb, the writing is going to be dumbed down. Um,
a variant's not enough. Keep it in mind, the first variant cover comic was DC Comics Superman Man of Steel, which was what, 1986, 1987. And they're the first time deliberate variant covers were done, not like a price change or a
mhm.
color or a reprint, but a deliberate variant cover put on newsstands.
Hey, Stone Sour, thank you
And
for the
Stone Sour
cat.
made a donation to the kiddies. We got 14, and we're back up to 14 again. Stone Sour, thank you. We need all the help we can get. But how much are they worth? You can pick up Man of Steel pretty cheap
Yeah,
because the novelty wore off over time,
yeah. Or the
and
death of Superman.
it's been forgotten. It's
Yeah.
been forgotten about. People don't even realize what that is, and that's
Hmm.
actually historically significant because it's the first time that that was deliberately done in comic books.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. The old covers are trailers for that issue, but not anymore. They just.
yeah, that's the thing too. And I could grab any books here real quick and just
Hmm.
show you and give you an idea. Like she's got some great combat ones here. Like if I grab what GI Combat Army of War here, okay? See, GI Combat, a flag for Joey. And something about this will be in here, and that's dynamic. The modern books, they're what they like to do is usually it's just some chick in a pose. Let's
Yeah,
be
half
honest.
naked,
Yeah,
big
it's
breasts.
yeah. See, look at this Army of at War. There's a lot going on there. Bullets are cutting through his window. Um, they're in the dark. He can't see. Blind night fighter. Um, is he going to make it? What's going on in this issue? The cover alone tells a story, but what you're getting now are portraits.
Yeah.
You're getting a portrait of someone posing. It's got often nothing to do with what's going on inside of the book.
Mm-mm.
You know,
And that's kind of heartbreaking because you like these characters and you want to see them do more. You want to see more from them, but then the writer that made you love them.
That's just a sticker on the book, that white part. But yeah, look at what's going on here.
Yeah. The writers that made you love them died already. So now somebody else came along and they were probably good. And now we up to the writers from that were born in the 2000 and now they're writing books. And it's like this reads like a elementary school book or a kindergarten book. Yes, we have watched Cops. Cops is fun. Defenders of the Earth is fun. Mass is fun. Love those shows. Love those cartoons. Can watch them over and over again.
So,
Today's covers have absolutely no words or word bubbles, which is what made the comic sell back in the day. I know.
and there was a ton of dialogue. You read these older books, you'll be sitting there for a while because there is a lot of dialogue in these.
I have no issue of a comic cover that has a chick with big boobs on it. Cause that's what sells. I mean, they got to be half naked. They're behind all up in the camera and all of that. The breasts big, and that's what people like. I mean,
and that's just the dudes.
I mean, okay, yeah, you got people that like that, but what about the people that just want to read a good story?
Yeah.
You know, that's fine if when I open it up, the story is great, but it's not. New covers are just pinups, and sometimes not even who is in that issue.
Yeah, you got all kinds of weird stuff. They throw anything on there.
Were the 90 bad girls craze, sex sells, sex always sold.
Good girl art.
Yeah.
Good girl art is what it was called. Which Archie was known for.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot
those
of
headlight covers.
Headlight covers. Archie had a lot of innuendo covers.
Yeah. And those are funny.
And they're funny, and they tie into what's going on in the book too. So
but not anymore.
You can excuse it. But this modern stuff, it's like nah. And then there are nude variant covers because they don't actually draw them anymore. They're drawing them on a computer screen. So they draw the character.
Stone Sour got his first ever omnibus, the Man Thing and the Swamp Thing. I got both, and you're going to love it.
You'll love you'll love the Mad Viking.
The yes, in the Man Thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that character, dude.
He needs an action figure.
He needs his own comic.
Yeah, Mad Viking.
Mad Viking.
You'll love the Mad Viking.
Yes.
Just should we even tell them what the Mad Viking does?
No, we're not going to spoil it.
We won't tell you. He think of him as kind of like the Punisher, but he has a specific target, something that he specifically does not like.
And Man Thing can do nothing to him because he fears no one. Mad Viking, because the Man Thing only hurts you if you got fear. If he can sense your fear.
He who knows fear burns at the touch of the Man Thing.
But Mad Viking has zero fear.
Yeah, he ain't scared.
So Man Thing can't do anything. I mean, he ain't trying to, but he's just like, anime has big boobs and good character stories. Win-win.
Some of those are X-rated.
DVD covers that way too. Yeah, DVD. All of them are the same.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Well, that's what Johnny was talking about. The 1 in 200 variant cover shows her without a bra. Yeah, because they draw them naked, and then they draw them with a bikini, and then they draw them with clothes on.
Yeah.
And because they're doing it on the computer screen, so there is no actual art. It's digital. And that's how you get cover variants that look identical, but then they're altered with the clothing like that.
What?
But
I don't understand what Man Thing Saturday morning is saying. Don't forget the heap who Man Thing and Swamp Thing took
he's talking about the prototype.
Oh yeah, I have the prototype.
The book.
Man Thing.
Yeah.
No, or is it Swamp Thing or both? I might have both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ironic, Man Thing made friends with Spider-Man in the 70s. Yes, I read that, and that's what made me like the Spider-Man from the 70s, and not the one from the 80s
movies.
Yeah, the movies, because that's all I knew, and that's why I didn't like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Then I read him in Man Thing. I'm like, okay, he's actually not that bad. He's actually pretty decent. So, cups of coffee when you fill it with hot liquid, the bra diapers. No.
Disappears.
Disappears. No, nobody remembers that. Johnny
remember the pen that you turn it upside down and the clothing would fall off. You remember those pens? It had liquid inside.
No.
And you'd have to turn the pen upside down and then her bikini would come off. If you don't mind looking at a naked woman who's like an inch tall. Yeah, some of the crazy stuff that they used to come up with. But again, you already know. And then these comic shops are stuck with books they can't sell.
Yeah. But a lot of
Hundreds of
comic
books.
dealers said they stopped buying the newer books because they can't get rid of them. They still
Yeah.
selling the older books.
And they got them piled in 50-cent bins at the shows. You can't get rid of them because
Yeah,
nobody wants the new
nobody
stuff.
want those.
They want all the older stuff. Even 90s books they would prefer, as opposed to which are still technically modern age, but just outside of the copper age.
But the writing in the 90s were still good because, like I said, I've read some, not a few. I mean, you can see that it was starting to die off. The writing was starting to get bad.
Yeah.
But they're not as bad as the one that was written last week.
No.
That's for sure. But I mean, you know what? You can't really say nothing because if you can't read and write, then you can't read a comic book.
No.
So, I guess it's like, why bother? I can't read and write.
It's a skill that's fading away, sadly. Without getting into all the politics of that, it's a skill that's fading away. It's just not being taught in the public sector anymore, shall we say.
The Heap was a hero monster from the 40s or 50s, and both Man-Thing and Swamp Thing were a nod to him. Okay. He even got an action figure in the 90s. Oh, wow. The Heap. I'll look and see that.
I don't know if I remember that. But we see a lot.
We saw the Man-Thing movie from the 90s. Man-Thing was in it like, what, 5 minutes or less? He wasn't really in it.
Was it 90s or 2000s?
It could have been 2000s.
It wasn't good.
No, it was awful.
It wasn't
and
good
I'm telling you, Man-Thing was in it at the beginning, maybe 5 minutes. I don't even think he was in there 5 minutes. They showed the person in the suit. That was Man-Thing, and then they went on and did something else. It's like, okay, that's it. But the name of it was Man-Thing. And it was like, what's the point?
They just tacked their name on it. And there was some shaman Indian who was warning people about upsetting the forest or some crap.
Well, that was actually in the book.
But I mean that's about as close as you're gonna get that you're gonna get. But still.
Silver Surfer and Nightwing are a few I like. Okay. K-Mun is saying some good 90s comics, Spider-Man, X-Men, Daredevil, Silver Surfer, and Nightwing were a few. The Man-Thing movie was terrible. Yes, it was awful. The Swamp Thing movie was bad. It was very bad. You could
see the seam on the back of his suit.
And then they went totally away from his origin. So it was like, no, that's not the origin. And it was pretty bad. But then they wrote the comic because that is I don't know if they did the movie first and then wrote it in a comic form, but the comic did follow the movie or vice versa. But I'm like, that's a totally different story. But I do like the 2019, I think.
Swamp Thing. The modern comic books with the variant covers, it's the same model as Funko Pops, because that's the problem that Funko.
Hey, T. Stewart.
Funko has had, or dealers, because a lot of Funko shops popped up, and that's the issue that they had because they're all going out of business now. They have to buy tons and tons and tons of Funko product to get the chases, and everybody wants the chases, and they don't want to buy the regular Funko Pops at all. So they get thousands and thousands of these unwanted Pops in inventory, and they can't give them away.
Thank you, T. Stewart. That can go to my next comic book purchase.
Donations go to taking care of our cats, of which we currently are taking care of 14 now. 14, as I pointed out earlier. We brought another one back from South Carolina when we went down there to pick up furniture from storage. Go ahead.
Another comic, modern comic that I want total cover by. The Darkwing Duck comics the covers are really good.
Yeah, they're not bad.
There are some real good ones out there of Darkwing Duck. I've heard of a couple of people say that the stories are awful, but they bought them because of the cover. And I've seen those covers. Those covers are really good. Those are some really good covers. And I told myself I was going to get a few, but they run for a good little chunk of change.
Yeah, this is a good cover.
Yeah,
hey, Kool-Aid.
Adventures of Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, snap. Adventures of Kool-Aid, 60 cents.
Yeah.
Marvel Comics.
I was trying to see. I thought I had one. I wanted to show, but it's not down there.
It's not down there. Because she had some that are laying here that she's been sorting through because we still, again, still getting things together down here. It's going to be a while. We don't want to rush. Saturday morning, Wacky Race. Oh, they brought back Wacky Races, Herculoids, and Mighty. I want Mighty Mouse on DVD. I don't know that it's ever been put together in a complete collection, and a lot of places, they have fought putting out Mighty Mouse for years. I would love to see a complete Mighty Mouse on DVD, as well as the Mighty Heroes. I would love to get the Mighty Heroes complete collection on DVD, because that I used to watch those when I was a kid.
Kool-Aid Aim Man Atari game. They had an Atari game of
Kool-Aid Man. Yeah. Kool-Aid Man. Atari 2600. God. You know what was a good one? And I think it was Sega Genesis? The 7-Up Spot. I think it was a Sega Genesis game. That was fun, but it was really long. It took forever to play it. It took forever to play it through.
See Shazam cartoon.
Shazam.
Oh, the cartoon.
The cartoon.
They had a Shazam cartoon.
Did they?
I don't know.
I know they had the Shazam live action that came on after ISIS on CBS on Saturday morning.
Oh, they made a cartoon of ISIS? I know that was a comic.
It was a live action, and the comic is based on that show.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it's reversed. It's kind of like the first appearance of Batgirl in comics.
Yeah.
They had to do that to write her in, because she appeared on Batman 66 before she was in comic books. And they were like, oh, we better just go ahead and do it. And there you go. She's ridiculous.
Yeah, she is. She's always around. Then she got that little motorcycle with the lace on it.
And her walkie-talkie has lace on it.
Everything got lace on it.
Everything's got lace on it. Batman 66, we're watching third season with the introduction of Batgirl, and she's shoehorned into everything now. But it just adds to the lameness charm of the show, I guess. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and cut it short tonight, because we have some other things that we need to do.
Yes.
So we'll go ahead and start signing off.
Yeah.
Naturally, we do want to say thank you to Pastor Rick, to Stone Sour, and to T. Stewart for making donations to the channel. All the help we can get with our feline friends taking care of our shelter cats. We really appreciate it. Also, remember, if you wouldn't mind, go to cbcawards.org and vote for us, as well as Hall Yeah and others that
Matt Comics.
Yeah,
Matt likes comics.
Yeah, that you may recognize that are nominated this year. And find us tomorrow morning on Hall Yeah Comics at 9:30 a.m. We'll be joining him for a live stream. So thank you, everyone else, for joining us. Hope you had a good time. And we will do this again sometime soon.